Hi, my loves. If you're seeing me, it's time to snip.
Hi guys, hi. Welcome back to my channel. Let me tell you, this is one of those videos that I've been wanting to make for such a long time, but in order to make it, it meant I had to enjoy my fragrances first. And we have a full house. We have a full house, and as usual, we have notes. So grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into it. So, today we're going to be reviewing my almost empties, technically empties at this point, of all my fragrances. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's not all my. So, we are starting off strong, starting with a very familiar perfume making brand to most people, and that is Zara. Okay, first up is this bottle, which I've obviously hit a very big dent on. This is Zara Gourmand Addict. It has notes of vanilla, caramel, tonka bean, warm amber, and soft woods. And at some point, I had to stop wearing this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is the perfume that made me love like gourmand fragrances. Just it smells like it smells like caramel. It's cozy, it's sweet. And also I think one of the things I love about it is that it's a perfume that is so easy to wear. I did gravitate a lot towards this in the chillier seasons, but it's also such a nice perfume to wear in the evening. The one thing I didn't like about it was the fact that it wasn't a fragrance that lasted. It wasn't a fragrance that lasted. But also, I think the thing that catches me off guard about it is that when you first spray it, it's not like sweet and edible necessarily. I don't know why my nose picks up something that's just very fresh about it. And because of that note that you get when you first spray it, I was able to wear it quite a lot in the summer as well. I would get this as more of a perfume to wear in the evenings after I shower if I'm not going anywhere. But it failed me at longevity. So I would repurchase it if I was going to repurchase it in a really small bottle to have it in my gym bag when I shower at the gym after hours. But otherwise, if you want to get into gourmands for the first time, this is wonderful juice. And like most perfumes, I do no, actually I'll be lying. I don't think even with it macerating and sitting for long, it makes it smell any better. It's okay. It's a nice to have. You will definitely have to reapply it after like 4 to 5 hours. So it's a maybe. Yeah, it's a maybe. But if I were to buy it, I'll definitely buy it in a smaller container. Then after that is yet another fragrance from Zara. As you can tell, I went through a proper season of Zara perfumes. As you can see, it's pretty much gone. This is Zara Wonder Rose. It has notes of pear, red fruits, rose, vanilla, and musk. And what I liked about it is that this has to be one of the fragrances that was a bit out of my comfort zone, which is why I bought it in such a small container. It is a wonderful everyday perfume, honestly. Every day, but I feel like it works really well in the warmer seasons. But if you wanted to wear it in the colder seasons, I would say layer it with something else that would make the rose stand out a bit. I don't really think that I picked up on the mask. all that much. But from first spray, what you are going to get is that peary, like the pear note, I think is what adds to like the freshness of it. And then the rose doesn't come off all that much, which is why I'm saying it was a good introduction to that kind of floral scent, but it was too fruity for me. I think the pear is more prominent than the rose. So I don't think I will be repurchasing this at all. I do now love rose scents, but I feel like my taste for rose scents has matured a bit. Okay. And if there's anything you know about the fragrance videos I have shared here before, is that I love a good dupiana. Okay, I love a good dupe. But this dupe was also very nostalgic because one of the very first perfumes I bought with my heart and cash for myself was the Lady Million Paco Rabanne. So when I found someone around me who sold this, I took it. It has notes of raspberry, um, norally, jasmine, orange blossom, honey, and patchouli. The thing that I loved about it is, like I said, so nostalgic, but it's also a perfume that has always evoked so much confidence in me. It lasts. One thing about fine fragrances, honey, projection is on 100. I honestly think people are sleeping on this brand as a way to test out whether or not you're gonna love a fragrance. I am a fan of their fragrances. I think if you have the opportunity to get one or two and you want to try them out, you will love them. They stay on your clothes, they linger once you've left the room, and for the price point, even more awesome. Now, will I buy this? I don't know. I don't really, it's not I don't know. I don't think I will unless I find a way to bring the creaminess out of this. But the thing is, there isn't any note um, within the notes that I've counted that really has like a nice creamy base to it. They're all very bright, very loud. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I will ever get this. Maybe I might get a gift box someday just for the sake of nostalgia, but I would never wear Lady Million alone. I feel like I would always have to layer it with something that is going to tone it down a bit and just bring a more creamy feel to it. But it definitely is sweet if you love sweet smelling fragrances. Next on my list was my first was my first Arabic scent blind buy. This is Lattafa Oud Mood. It has notes of saffron, rose, oud, amber, vanilla, and musk. Can you guys tell which are like the big three notes I keep gravitating towards? I feel like it was only much later in my fragrance journey that I realized, oh, I have a big three. I have a big three. So, like I said, this was my first introduction to Middle East fragrances, and I want you to see that dent. I've had this for over 2 years, and one thing about it, baby, it is rich, it is warm, and it is long lasting, and I absolutely loved wearing it on a night out. I remember like one of my last black affluences, I wore this and I got so many hugs, and everyone was like, oh my god, you smell so good, you smell so good, you smell so good, you smell like caramel, you smell edible. I was like, I know. So this is a favorite. And another thing about this is the more it sits, the more it smells good, and it's definitely something I am not going to be using much because I want it to last. I liked it and loved it that much. Then next on my list is Zara Black Dot. Zara Black Dot is something I bought about 2 years ago. You can see like how much we have left. There's quite a lot of it that's done. Uh, Weird enough, there wasn't anywhere where I could find the notes, but I really liked this. I enjoyed it. It was one of the fragrances I purchased before my pregnancy, and it was when I was trying to experiment, but it was so yucky, you know, once I was pregnant. But I was able to wear it a bit after the baby. Listen, I was attracted to it because, yes, I wanted something new. I wanted something that was not like anything else. If you do purchase it, wear it on colder nights. Don't wear it in the daytime. It does so well in the evening. I didn't get that many compliments on it until I started mixing it up with scents such as Baccarat Rouge. I don't think I am going to purchase Black Dot after I finish it. And then I gotta move quick because my camera battery is about to die. Mix Bar. This is the Mix Bar Whipped Almond. This was honestly an impulse purchase. I don't regret it. It has notes of almond, vanilla, sandalwood, and musk. Oh my god. This is the body mist that taught me how to layer my scents. It made everything feel just creamier and sweeter without taking over like the overarching scent. I love it. I just don't think that it projects that well when you spray it on its own. So I'll spray it like really heavily first, then I'll go in with whatever scent I'm wearing. But where it does well, my love, whenever I spray this in my wigs, or even when I have braids, everyone is always like, oh my god, your hair smells so good. I know, it's Whipped Almond. So for that reason, I will be repurchasing it. It is not my camera dying on me in the final hour, but like I was saying, the Mix Bar fragrance mist is really, really nice. I will be repurchasing it and using it specifically as a hair mist and also to layer it with other scents that I feel like don't necessarily have that wonderful creamy eat me lick me base that I like. And then lastly, on my scents, I have this is the Choco Musk. I got this rollerball, and one thing I'll tell you about rollerballs, they do not project well. This has notes of cocoa as well as Zara Musk. I'm not sure if there's another one that I left, but I'll try to write them down on the screen. I have since realized that this as a rollerball does not project well. So what I do is I just mix it with the body oil and it gives me a wonderful layer for the rest of my scent. Listen, my arm is dying. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more scent videos, let me know and I will definitely upload. Oh my god, oh my god. Ooh, I'm starting to feel the effects of Arm Day. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. But most importantly, can you please let me know in the comment section which fragrance would you try or which fragrance is on your mind for the future. Until next time, thank you so much. Bless. Cheers.